Hello and welcome to this automotive marketing video. My name's Matthew Lee, and I want to thank you for taking a couple of minutes out of your day to watch this. For those of you that don't know me, I'm the author of the Official Guide to Auto Service Marketing. I'm the creator of the Auto Repair Shop Owner's Unfair Advantage, or the guy a lot of shop owners just call the Car Count Fixer. Here's what I've got. When it comes to auto repair marketing strategies, I've got what a lot of auto repair shop owners ought to know about where to start. Now, just to be sure, this isn't fluff, hype, or dreams. This is all data that has been collected for over a year, and I want to be able to show that to you and share that with you. But for you to get the most out of this, it's probably better if you come on over to my desk so that I can show you the charts, the graphs, the data, and explain it all to you. So let's head over. Okay, so let's get started. You know, shop owners often ask me, where do I start with my auto repair shop marketing? The answer is easy. Start with the most important 59 seconds you have. I'll explain that in a minute. Hundreds of times, I've told shop owners that every time your shop phone rings, it costs you money. I'm serious. Just take a minute and think about that. Of course, there's always that occasional wrong number, but overall, every time your phone rings at your auto repair shop, you've spent money somewhere, somehow, at some time to make that happen. And when the phone rings, it shouldn't be treated as an interruption to your day. It's business calling. So now you're probably asking, what's so important about the 59 seconds? Let me explain. We host countless websites for auto repair shops across America. And when we do that, we include a tracking phone number for each website. That way, it's easy for shop owners to know just how many calls they get from their website. Our phone system platform processes literally thousands of phone calls a month to auto repair shops. Now remember, we only work with auto repair shop websites. And here's what we found. As you can see on this graph, calls have a duration from less than 15 seconds to about a half hour. But what I want you to concentrate on are these three columns. These columns represent calls that are less than 1 minute in length. So that's under 59 seconds. When we look closer, these columns reflect the percentage of calls for different lengths of calls. In total, these columns show that from thousands of calls to auto repair shops across America, 75.35% of them are under 1 minute long. In other words, over 75% of the phone calls you receive to your auto repair shop are less than 1 minute long. Now, don't take my word for it. I'm just reporting the data from thousands of phone calls a month that are made to auto repair shops across America. So why is this important to you? Well, whenever you pick up that phone, you've got just seconds to make a good impression. And what's so important to put that first impression? It's important because it literally takes a customer seconds to make up their mind about your shop. Now, I'm not trying to put pressure on you, but this small window of time is critical to your auto repair shop marketing. In fact, researchers at the New York University found that there are 11 major decisions that car owners and potential customers make about your shop during this short first point of contact. So just imagine how much business you could lose over the course of 12 months if you were doing this wrong. I say that because most shop owners think that answering the telephone is really a simple task, and few shop owners put as much thought into their telephone answering strategies as they should. But the fact of the matter is, that phone call is business calling. So ask yourself, is your phone being answered properly? Is your phone being answered as well as it should be? Are you making the best first impression that you can? Or does your telephone answering need to be fixed? Just in case, I've put together the 6 most important things you must do to either fix or improve your telephone answering. Why? Because that's the starting point to all of your auto shop marketing strategies. Follow these 6 best practices and you'll be off to a great start. Number 1, Your attitude says it all. Look, I know you're busy, but shop owners often fail to consider that the mood of the person answering the phone says a lot about your business. Potential customers are looking for a successful shop that they can trust. Miserable people instantly plant seeds of doubt. Your key takeaway? Always speak with a positive tone. Before picking up the phone, consider pausing for just a second and smile first. Your smile does come across on that call. Number 2, be consistent with your greeting. It's critical. Consistency is really important. It even helps to build your brand. Make sure your greeting starts with something simple like hello or good morning or good afternoon. You should also include a quick thank you for calling. Then tell the person your name and the shop name. And finally, end your greeting with a simple question such as, how may I help you? Doing this shows your caller that you are interested and it helps to engage the customer. As an example, you could say something like, good afternoon. Thank you for calling ABC Auto Repair. Jack speaking. How may I help you? Your key takeaway here, put together a simple script for answering your phone. Don't make it too long, but be sure that everyone who answers your phone is consistent and professional and follows your script. Number 3, if you're distracted when you pick up the phone, your customer will know. Look, people aren't stupid. If you pick up the phone and you're eating, writing an email, or working on a quote, the person on the other end of the call will know it. And doing that will immediately damage any rapport or credibility with the caller. Remember, they're customers or potential customers calling, and you've already paid money to make that happen. Before picking up the phone, it's a good idea to face away from your computer or desk and put down any other distractions. Remember, this is not the time to multitask. Customers are your livelihood. This is how you support yourself and feed your family. And being distracted means you're running the risk of making customers feel like they don't matter. Your key takeaway here? Customers know when you're distracted and not focused on them. It's important. Let your customers know that their call really is important. Number 4, always keep it professional. It can be easy to get too casual when a customer calls in. Of course, you want to stay friendly and offer the personal customer service that people can't get at the big box chains. But don't let a bad day or a bad mood get in the way of your call from your new customer. Simply put, they don't care. Your key takeaway here? Stay focused on your repair shop business. Don't let bad moods or life outside of work spill over into your calls. Number 5, be sure everyone follows your lead. If you have a service advisor or receptionist answer the phone, tell them the way the phone must be answered. It really is very important. You've got to make it a standard procedure. When they encounter questions that they can't answer, the call must be turned over to somebody that can help. Now don't laugh, but creating a simple script for the way your phone must be answered is really your best solution. Your key takeaway here? Remember that everyone who answers the phone must be trained the same way, and they must always follow the script. And finally, number 6, track and monitor. One of the first things I tell every client is that if you can't track it, don't do it. When it comes to your phone, you've got to check, monitor, and gauge the effectiveness of how your customers are being greeted. Remember, in just about every case, this is your first impression. As a shop owner, it's critical that you keep a close watch to make sure your team doesn't become complacent and make changes to the way your phone is being answered. This is the very foundation of your auto shop marketing. And you can monitor and track this by investing in call recording systems that let you listen back to calls or actually hear how your customers are being handled. Your key takeaway here? It's easy to form bad habits. Strong telephone skills, tracking and monitoring helps keep your team accountable and will form the best foundation to build your auto repair shop marketing. Hey, I promise, you follow those 6 strategies and you're going to improve your engagement on the phone. You'll start to build consistency, you'll start to build your brand, and you will make the best impression in those few short seconds you have available to you. Remember, it costs you money to make that telephone ring. It's not a distraction or an interruption to your day. And you've got a precious few seconds to make that customer want to come and see you. So don't screw it up. Hey, thanks for watching. And just to be sure, if you've got any questions or you need any other help or some pressing problem with your auto repair marketing, go ahead and contact me. It's totally free, and I promise there's no sneaky sales pitches. Look, you can email me at support@justthebestmarketing.com, or you can call my office direct toll free, 1-888-772-2069. I look forward to talking to you real soon. Thanks again. Take care.